Hello there, it's Corey Michael Sanchez, one of the founders of Mojoglobal, and we have another great case study here with Don Waudby, who used BizBoom, grabbed email addresses using BizBoom, emailed them out, started creating relationships, got an amazing result within a very short amount of time. So thanks, Don, for jumping on here.
Yeah, thanks for asking me, Corey.
Yeah, so tell us, we'll get into the other aspects real quick, but tell us quickly about your result that you had once you started using BizBoom.
Well, I was on a webinar with you a couple of weeks ago, and you had laid out how easy it was to use BizBoom, which I thought was really cool. And I've been using other products, but on this particular product, I was able to go in and actually pull together a bulk email in relatively short order. And it was about 136 emails that I pulled. And this was to a market I was trying to go after. And with your recommendation, I sent those emails out the next morning, and 136 went out. And within a couple hours, by the way, 9 o'clock or 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I found is the best time to send out emails when people are sitting down. So what I got that morning was 38% of those actually responded. They opened up the email, which to my surprise is a lot better than the average out there. If you look on the internet, 22 to 23% is not considered average. And out of that 38%, there were 5 that actually responded back. They actually sent me an email back and said, when can we talk? And they said, thanks for emailing me. Well, I've never had that kind of response before on any kind of cold email. In fact, Corey, before that webinar, I was just sending out a standard email, and I got half the results. I really believe what made the difference was the actual email that you proposed in the webinar, which was really kind of a silly email, but it was different, and I think it really got their attention. So out of those 6, and then I made another mailing the next day. I got 3. I had a total of 8 emails that responded, and out of those 8, and following up with them, 3 have been booked on official appointment. I have 2 coming up here in the next hour after this call, and 1 tomorrow. And I've been in dialogue with them, and so I feel like they're ready. They already understand the program. It's just a matter of logistics as far as getting them closed. So I thought it was easy. It was easy. It was simple, and it got results, which really makes a difference.
Ah, I love it. That's very cool. Well, hey, thanks for sharing, Don. And I think the interesting thing is cold email, right? Because it is cold email, right? Can be kind of it can be kind of like nerve-wracking for some folks because they don't want to be seen as a spammer, and it's just hard for
Right.
them to get out the door. So, what made this easy for you to kind of get into motion and action?
I was concerned about spamming, but I complied with the spam laws. I put a unsubscribe. By the way, I didn't get 1 subscribe on that email batch,
Wow.
which I was expecting. And some other email campaigns I've run, I've gotten 4 or 5 where people opted out and they unsubscribe. So I gained a lot of confidence. In fact, I didn't get any unsubscribe. The other thing I thought was surprising is I only got 2 bounces out of 136, and these were all emails off of LinkedIn. So the emails there I find are pretty reliable, and so I was just impressed with the overall stats. And so I have a lot of confidence now. You certainly have to be compliant, and I know you lay that program out. You lay all the requirements out on being compliant. And certainly that's what I would recommend. And once you do that, I have no fear at all sending out cold emails.
Love it. All right. And so tell us a little bit about, so now you're closing your first deal relatively quickly about, using Client Boom and Biz Boom, which is great. And what do you anticipate for the future, for over the next 6 to 12 months? What do you think will happen as a result of using this tool?
Well, I think the consistency is the key. And, that was a one time, and it was almost like an experiment. Well, let's see if I wonder if he's going to be right about this, and it turned out I took the action. I took you up on the challenge. So what I see is at least for me anyway, probably I'm gonna be in the near term. I'm gonna be consistent with 50 emails a day that I would send out first thing in the morning,
Hmm.
and then scale that up over time. You know, one of the things I really see about this, Corey, that I like, it's predictable and it's consistent. And so for any business model out there, I think that's what we're all looking for as an entrepreneur and business owner.
Love it. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for sharing, Don. So, for those people that are kind of on the fence, they need results, they need clients, they need appointments. Not quite sure to take that leap. Any recommendations? Any words of wisdom on your part?
Yeah, just follow the program. Corey's laid it out. He does all the testing. I've always taken basically what he recommends on good faith, and just try it. I mean, the email that he sends out are different. You'll have to take a deep breath before you hit the button because they are that different. But the fact of the matter is, when you're different and you're having fun with this, you get results. So I look forward to continuing success with you, Corey, and I appreciate your help.
All right. Thank you, Don.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So great case study from Don. Got just to recap, he sent out 136 emails, got 5 people responding back, got appointments lined up. Happened pretty quick. How long did it take to get these results, Don?
Within 2 hours of sending out the email at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Love it.
Yeah, I wish I could pull up the actual emails. You know, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and that, in fact, what's happened, Corey, is 2 of them are chasing me. You know, I just got an email from a guy this morning. He was out of town on vacation skiing, and he sent me an email first thing this morning. When can we talk?
Love it.
So I love it when people are chasing me.
Oh man, that is like the ultimate, right? It just feels
It
so
is.
good because those
Yeah,
are deals. That confidence when you know, hey, this deal, when people are chasing you, those deals close at a much higher rate, and it feels good to have that. So good job.
absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Don. So all Don did was took action, used BizBoom, sent out the emails we recommended, right? These are leads that you find using the LinkedIn search engine, right? Use our tool to get contact details of decision makers. You send out an email that we recommend that works. It's proven. Obviously, it's proven, with Don being one of many case studies that we have. And all you got to do is get started. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the program.